Hey everyone, it's Rachel from Daily Creations. In this video, we're going to be making a cute little wrap for this plastic cup that I have here for my daughter for her birthday coming up. And we're going to be using Tech Wrap's 5-foot by 12-inch shimmer cold color change adhesive vinyl. And I'm so excited to be using it because not only does it shimmer, but it also changes color once the liquid gets poured in there, a cold liquid that gets poured in there. So this one here is the blue one that will change to purple. This one is neon orange to taupe. This one is neon pink to tomato. This one is neon to mineral red. This turns from mint to teal. This white one turns into blue. And I don't know if you could tell, but it's a beautiful shimmer. You'll be able to see it a lot better once I get this the plastic cover off of that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I have all of my pieces cut to size, and then what I'll do is I'll apply it to my standard tack grip mat by Tech Wrap. Absolutely love it. This does really well at holding down the material. I do recommend when you're doing the color changing vinyl that you use extra pressure, or more pressure I should say, because this is a thicker vinyl and it just requires a little bit more pressure when cutting this out. I will start with my mint to teal color vinyl, and then we will cut out each and every single one of these. And I'm actually including a little surprise. I know that I said we're going to go ahead and do a wrap for this plastic cup, but I actually decided to we're going to do some work with this, so we're still going to do that. But while I was making this video, I ordered and it came in, so kind of made this video at 2 different days, and I saw this and I thought, how cool is this? I thought this would be so cool to put my daughter's juice in there and pour it in her little cup. You could take off the lid there to pour, and you can also twist the top and pour it in there. How cool is that? So we're going to use the design that I had for this. We're going to use it for this as well. So we're going to kind of just cut out a bunch of pieces and just kind of have fun with it. I don't really have like a wrap per se. We're just going to put it on there, and however it looks good, that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead and get everything cut out, and then we will weed, and then we'll apply it to our 2 containers here. Again, the black one is not a color changing vinyl, and I'm okay with that. I just really wanted to use a black vinyl, and actually I'm kind of glad that it doesn't change color, because I like how you'll understand what I'm talking about here in a moment, that what this is going to overlap, you'll see the color change from the other vinyl. So I'm pretty stoked about this. But also this is from their Shimmer Burst vinyl set, and I'm sure we will link it below in the description box for you. But I do want to tell you that with the black one, there is a protective sheet on there, so just make sure that you remove that before you cut your vinyl. Weeded out, I did try to do reverse weeding, just because I did find I had a little bit of difficulty with adding more pressure, and it's still, since it's so thick, it's so hard to weed a little bit, but nonetheless I was able to get it going. I did try reverse weeding. If you haven't tried reverse weeding, that's just applying the transfer tape before you weed it, and then weed off the transfer tape. So give that a try. And so I have 2 pieces here that, again, I tried to reverse weed, and it wasn't as successful as I would have liked, but I was able to at least get most of the pieces. And honestly, they were just small pieces, bits and pieces, that I really wasn't able to get that well, but that's okay. I don't have a specific location for them. I'm going to have them kind of go off the side here and bend like that. So we're just going to go ahead and play around with where these are going to get placed, and then we'll see what it looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this part, and we'll go ahead and get everything transferred I'm going to mainly try to put everything on here and then maybe on my cup if I have enough left over. I don't know if I will. This is a lot of surface that I got to cover. We'll see. If not, we'll just do this for a different project in a different video. Okay, so I got this pretty well covered. I think that you don't want to overdo it. There's definitely a fine line of being too much. And I think that I kind of got it pretty well covered, at least as best as I can. I do see some areas where it could use just a little bit more. So you kind of just want to look around, see if there's any spaces that need to be filled, but I think that pretty much does it. Now, just because you have these extra pieces doesn't mean you need to use them all. You don't want to make it too cluttered. So there you go. I think that this turned out super adorable. So of course, what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and pour some cold water on these and see how they change.